We like work in the medicine, but many guys from medicine don't know how was created new machines. And after signature of NDA contract, I can show for you some short lecture about the process. We will consider situation with ptosis. Main problem in the ptosis, it is application of mechanical devices. These mechanical devices create drawing of eye because exist evaporation. Necessary create new version of machine, and you can consider several existing prototype from 1973 created. How it work, and you will obtain obligatory conclusion. Necessary think about every individual patient. It's one, and necessary think about possibility change position of eyelid after every 3-5 minutes, because we immediately create some sample for check every hidden problems in application of this approach, mechanical approach, and we define it is bad direction. Application of frame for glasses, it is bad, wrong direction, because in this case necessary change position of frame after every 3 minutes, because after 3 minutes you will obtain some pain and and bad feeling in eyelid area. How we can solve this problem? Let me show some current version of ideas. As you know, in medicine area exist many materials looks like as glue for skin, and you can see in right part of this slide a version of glue. We can apply glue for skin. We can apply several elements, and you can see element 1, it is plastic holder plus glue for skin. Second element, thread. Third element, motor. No, there is element number 4, it is controller. I will talk about controller later. How we can create a transmission to do it? First of all, we can use prototype number 1, and you can see prototype number 1. It is spiral spiral version of pencil, or prototype number 2, device for up down some cargo, and as motor we can apply motor with very small size, and you can see this motor in end of fingers. Holder for our machine, it will be independence element. We can apply it in the head. Next, let me explain real process creation of prototype in R&D approach. R&D approach, it is not consulting. It is absolutely different job with absolutely different regulations. Let me explain some process. First of all, we will to do analysis. After analysis, we will create step concept generation. Commonly in concept generation, we will create not one concept, not two concepts. We will create 7, sometimes 10 concepts. And after this, we will compare every concept, and we will select candidate number X to fast prototyping. Next step, fast prototyping. Creation of drawing for concept number X. It is file STL step, and after this, it will be process of manufacturing. Process of manufacturing can to be in 3D printing, maybe, if it is possible. Maybe it will be in some outside companies. We don't know exactly. In every case, it is different situation. After manufacturing, we will to do assembling. And it is next very special process, very difficult process. After assembling, our system obligatory doesn't work, and we obtain step for solve secondary problem 1. Commonly, and after this we will solve secondary problem 1, we will return to step number 4, create change drawings, and continue manufacturing, assembling, checking. After this, we will obligatory obtain secondary problem number 2. And again, we will repeat several steps, 4, 5, 6. After this, we will obligatory obtain solve secondary problem number 3, and again repeat 4, 5, 6 assembling. Yeah. And only after this we can create workable version, and after this we can create we can obtain step creation of controller. It is Gerber file and manufacturing. It is also approximately 2 weeks in our working, and only after this we will create pilot version, workable version, pilot version of the product, set of documentation for manufacturing. It will be ready for mass production. But for mass production exists additional step, how we can modify our design and create harmonization with logic of mass production. It is a real process for execution of the new machine. Duration of this process approximately 6 months. And today I'll show for you only several ideas, and you must know every ideas it is our intellectual property of company QM&E Innovation. We can consider different version of design. What can to be concept number 1, concept number 2, concept number 3, and you can see concept number 1. It can be application of electrical motor and controller and regulation, or we can apply artificial muscles from air or from liquid, or we can apply material for memory shapes. It is also direction for investigation, or we can consider history of our execution of the project, and 7 years ago we had project in manufacturing of camera for smartphone, and we can extract solution from camera of smartphone. It is also workable. We have experience in this area. Or we can consider concept number 7. It can be application of ultrasonic motors. It is also existing direction. It is also workability. Or we can consider application of electroactive polymers, and electroactive polymers, it can be concept number 8. What is meant? I can to do some conclusion after this lecture. Today we have only 8 concepts for create new machine in area of ptosis, for prevent ptosis, and today it is, frankly speaking, 8 patents. And my suggestion, you can purchase only these ideas, and in next year we can to do execution of real machine, because price 10 million won, it is only price to analysis and ideas generation. If you want obtain a real pilot, necessary spend 6 months, and it will be work for peoples, and total amount of money to execution of this project, it is approximately 19 million Korean won. Thank you very much for your attention. That's all.